Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the Two Wins podcast. My name is Tsidiso.
I am Tsidiso.
And together we are
the
T Twins.
Yeah.
We are back.
With another bang. With another scat.
Yeah, with another scat. Because we're still continuing with the story of her life. Yeah, this is the story of her life.
Yeah, the marriage that was built on lies.
On lies, yeah.
So this is gonna be part three.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I will encourage some of you guys who haven't watched the two previous episodes to go back and watch. Then you'll be able to connect the dots and understand what is it that we're talking about. So we're here to talk about the father of my child,
and this is not to This is not to discredit anyone. This is not to shade anyone. It's just the story of her life.
It's a story of
and also to educate, because there's a lot of people like that out there.
Yeah, even worse. Even worse, because it was at the time where guys like him, so maybe Nansana Lehutswanyana. But you think the Congolese are doing?
Because now people are leveling up. Now they are doing it on a higher scale.
On the other, yeah, but it started there. Yes. So guys, the last episode was where he had just bought a ring. No, we went back to buying a ring, but it closed where I was abused, and then we decided to get a protection order and moved out of the house. So
and then he came back.
Yeah, he came back.
The child's birthday.
Yeah, birthday. Because I remember even before the birthday, right? Because he called me and he told me that he lives somewhere in the East End.
Yeah.
Yes. Don Park, somewhere like that. So he asked if we could go visit because he said he was missing the baby. So I decided, okay, let me just go and see him, right? I remember driving there, getting lost on the road, getting frustrated. It's like, when your spirit tells you, this is wrong, where are you going? Because you're not even supposed to go there. It's just too much. You are getting lost. So I was feeling that way, but I still continued until I found him. He was living with one of his friends there. They have been doing a lot of things together. So now, we talk and we decide, well, no, but you cannot come back to the house since we're still having these issues. I thought at that time, I thought I was about to forgive him. I thought, I was doing it for the child because I said, now my daughter is not going to have a father. Those kind of things, as women, we convince ourselves about, let me do it for the child because I want a proper family. That's what I was doing. Yeah, then it was the birthday. We told you the story of the birthday, right? Where he had said, he's going to pay the bill. Like
when it's time to pay
it's like I can't well, when I was talking
the plan was not to pay. The plan was for you to make a payment, but
every time
for it to look like it's him, because he planned. As the planning thing, you will plan.
Because he wanted to have a boo so that I give him my card and he refunds. So I said to him, we said, now I have it in cash. So when I can just pay, swipe. And I said, no, bring it in cash. When you bring it here, then I will swipe, but it should be here. Remember him saying 800 will come from the card, 200 will come from cash, all those kind of things. But I ended up saying, no, I'm not paying at all. Yeah, he did. He made a plan, but he will make phone calls. Even there will be some phone calls. So that was it. Now I'm thinking, okay, we could go somewhere.
And you guys came back and then you planned, because I wasn't comfortable, remember? And then you planned that we go, the families get involved, because even our parents were not happy. Like, how can you, as far as we know, this guy beat you up and you chased him out of the house, you have separated. So now you have to come back and sit down and we understand what's going on.
Yes.
So they called a family meeting. I remember we were all at home and his parents came, his mom.
Yeah, his mom.
Not his parents, his mom and I think the sister.
The father. I think it was the sister. I don't remember the father
coming.
Yeah.
And I was sitting in the kitchen. These people are talking. Were you in there as well? And then yes, the twin sister has the influence. She has to move out. There's no way that these people can live together. This woman, the twin sister has to move out. And she's the influence because she even went and said, I was shocked. Guys, I can say many things. But to say the community and why would I say the community?
About talking about the home. I just remembered another story. You know, when God and your ancestors are trying to give you a sign, but you are ignoring this sign.
They will always give you.
They will always give you a sign because the first time, because at that time when I was with him, I was still a church goer. So I remember being in church. I was at Grace Bible Church. It was the weekend after I had gone to the so-called vacation. Engagement. Like the weekend after the engagement weekend, right? I went to church and in my head, I was still thinking about this person. He is cruel to other people. He lies to other people. He hasn't done it to me, but he's doing it to other people out there, and I'm not happy about the situation. I remember there was a guest pastor there. He was a white man, from UK. He went on a pulpit. For some reason, he spoke about the lady who was about to get married.
I remember
and then because he was a marriage counselor.
Yes.
And then that lady came to him and said, Pastor, this guy loves me, he adores me, he does everything right, but he lies, but he lies to other people. Like that was my story.
And the pastor said, she asked the lady, does he lie to you? And the lady said, no, he doesn't lie to me, but he lies to everyone. And the pastor said, don't go ahead with the marriage. I remember.
Because it's like, you know when I say God answers you, but answer it was so pure. It was right in front of me. Fela, mamela. For some weeks, I was thinking, contemplating this, but then the pregnancy thing also messed up with me. Because besides that, there were a lot of things that he was doing that I didn't like, but I still went ahead. I think then God said, this one I'm going to punish her badly because she did not listen. Because he gave me a sign, like he gave me those answers. So that was it. Then on Lobola,
okay, so I moved out.
Yeah, you moved out, but I wanted to give you another sign. The ancestors. I can't God. This guy brought livestock, like healthy cows. But I got lobola on Saturday. On Sunday, one of the biggest cow, it died. Like we woke up in the morning and then that cow was dead. I can't remember the story until he just died at that time. While we're still surprised, how can this cow just die like that? Then 2 days passed. Then the third day, that cow was going crazy. Or maybe it was after a week because he had already gone. Yeah, I've never seen such a thing because I saw that cow more by where it was situated at the corner of our yard, because from my bedroom I could open the window and see the homo. That cow in the because in the tula, you know, the wall, like how na exit, but it wanted to come out. Like people were scared to come closer to it because it looked dangerous. And you know, when you see something that's really going crazy, it was like that. Now it came a time when it looked very tight because it had been fighting the whole night and the whole day. And then they decided, let's just finish it off. Yeah, so 2, they are gone. So I know it's a sign. Like, you know, when you know, we are, and I could see that my parents, they're thinking what I'm thinking, but nobody wants to voice it out. Yo, you know, this is a sign. Like, we just keeping quiet. Now this is, it's shocking. How come something like this is happening? And again,
now if I was there, I was gonna say it.
Now, when you were gonna say it,
but then, you know, the way my imagination is so wild, because I didn't want to say it because so now that everyone has seen and then they proved that Mutok is Quebec, I'm gonna say it. What I thought at that time and what I still think. I think, like I said, maybe someone, maybe people, the owners of those cows, they knew about it, and about no poison. That's what I'm thinking, because it doesn't make sense. To me, as a spiritual thing. Because now before kiba spiritual, I'm more practical. You know? I think someone came in and said like something. But so that's what I've been thinking, but I'm never going to say.
It cannot be anyone from
not from
our surroundings, not from our side.
No, not at all.
If that's the case, it can't be anyone from
from us. It's people. It's give everybody home.
They've been following.
They've been following. Yeah, it's his people. Yeah.
Then there was a story. I remember his friend. The other time they were laughing about, you know, the Lobola. They told me about the Lobola story where there was this a friend of theirs who married the other girl.
Yes,
and then the following night they went and stole some thieves to go and steal them. And that's possible. He could actually do that.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah, so and
no, he didn't do it. We just saying
okay. And the other thing, this one happened way before the Lobola, before even you guys broke up, or when the relationship was quite new. I think we forgot that part because he came. Remember, he came, he visited for a weekend. And then he told us that he's writing a book.
Yes.
So that whole weekend he said, no, I'm bored and I didn't bring my laptop. Can I use your laptop? So he used the laptop. He sat there, busy, and then he left. After he left, he gave you a call and said, hey, you know, can you email me?
Yes. Whatever the draft.
Whatever I was doing there, can you email? And then you just went there and emailed. And then he asked you, did you read? And then you said, no, I didn't read. And he said, go and read. You went and read.
Because he said he wanted my opinion.
Your opinion.
After reading that story, it was a story about this man who was living in a different country, or working in a different country, and then his wife was in another country. So he came on weekend, he found out that the wife was cheating, and then he went ahead and he shot the wife and killed her, and then he killed himself after that.
I wasn't happy at all with that.
Why would he want me to read such a story? Because this is the story, is our story. He lives in a different country, he only comes on weekends. So now is he warning me,
if ever
you decide to cheat or something, I'm going to kill you and then kill myself. It was scary, but guys, I still went ahead.
But one thing about people like that, they will always warn you.
He was he will give the signs. He will tell me a story. Hey, there was this, because even today he still tells stories. You know, there was this friend of mine who did this and this. You know, I met this person who did this and this. It's good. He's got stories about everything. So he tells you a story, a horrible story, only to find out it's exactly what he's going to do, or he has done it before. So,
and then what was it? I remember he took you to
where?
For
no reason. That weekend that I talked about in our first video, part 1, where I went to visit him for a week, when he said he was taking me to a vacation. Then he decided, you know, since you are in business, I can see your brand is doing well, but you know you can do better than this. And I'm asking, how can I do better than this? For your brand to go global, because you see me here, my offices, there was even queues. Yo, that guy, he said every time when he gets to the office, there are already people queuing for him at his office. That's how people trust him, because he's a lawyer, right? Sometimes he even disappears and run away from people because he doesn't know.
He was telling the truth. He was running away because he was owing those people.
To me, he said it's the clients. He said it's the clients. There is this powerful sangoma somewhere in Berea, out of town. So now we need to go there. This guy has got PhD, who studied medicine in UCT. Now he's even a traditional healer. At that time, we're not used to traditional healers who are also educated. Yeah. So I decided, okay, no, it's fine. He convinced me, let's go there. Guys, I drove for about 1 hour, 30 minutes. It's out of town. Then when you go to a certain place now, the car can't go forward. Like it's the place where where this car and this guy, where this guy used to drive my car? I remember I'm talking about a coupe, a cabriolet. I drive a mom. So now there is no way that I'm gonna drive this car here. Let me call this guy. He will come fetch us. A Land Rover. So he's used to this kind of places. The car. I remember leaving my car there, like nowhere. How you could go to another village very far. This guy comes, or his driver comes. I'm not sure if this guy was really a sangoma or what, because when I got there, indeed, I confirmed that he's a medical doctor, because he wanted certificates. The stories about him. He even had a mini church. Those kind of churches. Yes. So now he's a doctor, medical doctor. He's a doctor, traditional doctor, and he's also a pastor. This guy, everything was about proving himself, how well educated he is. The stories when he was living in Cape Town, studying, I don't remember very well what he did, but the most powerful. I think that's where I got blinded. Maybe they did something there, doctor. I want to give her a party. No.
Okay. So, and then what happened after that? Because I remember when now I wasn't living with you guys, but I used to come every day.
Yeah. It happened. You didn't finish the story of when we were at home and there was a meeting.
Oh, yeah,
family meeting.
Family meeting, because I was told to move out.
Yeah, we need to fix this whole thing. There is no way that the family will function with my sister around. So now we need to make a plan, because my sister has to move out. Because I remember his mom even forcing that he must come and live with me permanently. So I'm asking some questions. This guy has got offices here in Lesotho. So how come now he's coming to Joburg permanently? How is it gonna work? Hey, just like that. Because I want him to be away from his friends. Even his friends are bad influence. The mother was always blaming people who are even helping him, people who are even giving him money, and people that he owes. The mother was always that woman. He had never said my son is wrong. Or this is, everything was about somebody else.
Because I remember in that meeting, he just kept on talking about me.
Yeah, you and the other friend that was called Tanagimang. Friend of his, that I said, Kiana bad influence, because whenever I say, the mother is very pompous.
Yeah, okay.
So we decided from there onwards, we go back. And then Tsidiso must find her own place. So now Tsidiso finds her own place. Now it's the two of us. So remember, Sidiso and I, we started life together, right?
Now we have to share
everything in the house. There has never been a time like it has always been our money.
Our money.
There has never been my money.
Our couch.
So Sidiso
our
moves out.
pot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now the struggle is who is taking what
Yeah.
in this house? Who is taking what? Because we share everything. Then I decided to okay. No, my mother said, no, I give when you have a husband. Someone is moving in. You let Sidiso take everything because there is this one. Sidiso is moving because there is someone coming. Initially, you were supposed to move out to this guy's house.
Yeah, you are the one supposed to move out and go and stay with your husband.
So now the guy is coming. Now it's fine. Sidiso will move out. Let her take everything. Sidiso took the stuff. Remember that I think you left us with. We had 2 TVs. There was a TV in the bedroom, a small one, and you took that one. Personally, a stand. In a set, it's a fellow cooler box. Personal couch, nothing. Yes, you moved. So now you see, now it's a problem. We don't have furniture. We don't have anything. And it's January. In January...
Yeah, I left the fridge because I remembered Tinashe bought me a fridge.
Yes, he bought you a fridge, yes. You only left us with a fridge and a washing machine.
No, Masha bought me a fridge.
You left me a fridge and a washing machine because you said, okay, because now you have a small baby, get this washing machine. Now I can only laundry, I will always bring it here. Yeah, that was the agreement. I remember him coming. Those were 2 things. My daughter was now 6 years old. I even said to my daughter, I'm gonna keep them and I will show her where your father once bought us.
I just thought of something.
Next, some makeup, some perfume.
Some perfume.
Because it was at the same place where he
bought that cat.
Okay, that's stories of perfume. So now we are here with this guy. How? And I have money. It's in January. My mom makes sure that she places some stock files back at home so that I can get the money in December. So now I've got my money for furniture. But I'm thinking, well, the man of the house must do something. Why Asareki didn't tell her? He keeps saying, I'm coming. We are going to buy. I'm coming. I'm going to buy. We're going to buy. Then it's like, because I got back and then I said to myself, you know, at that time when someone had just hit you and you're thinking, let me forgive him because he's the father of my child, but there was this resentment in you because I didn't want to let him hit me for the second time because I knew, I searched within me and I realized that, you know, I'm starting to hate this guy and this resentment is coming from him hitting me because my dad said to me, you know, I grew up in the era where men will just hit their wives, especially in the villages. But
they used to call it
like discipline and all. I have never and ever, I've never done that in front of you. You have never seen me hitting your mother. My dad has never done that. And now you're going to allow Mushanyana, you just met him, to lay a hand on you. Like, this thing is killing my dad inside, but when I live family, but Lena, it hit me hard. This resentment, why when I abuse? Like there is nothing of value. I'm gonna allow him to do that to me. In my own house. And from now onwards, I need to find exit, right? Yeah. So now, one day I'm gonna go out there and buy furniture. I haven't seen his money. Where is the money? Okay, but well, stand.
Hey, stand in the stand.
Hey, he bought the TV stand. Yes. Then I decided, okay, let me buy all other things. I got the couches, and the other time, I think we stayed for longer without a carpet. So ngwanaka kana ko nna gasa. Wa bona ngwana gasa crawling. She was starting to crawl, and you need a carpet inside the house. Okay, let me go buy the carpet. It's a high fish. The other time he comes inside the house, and then wabona the house is fully finished, and he started taking pictures. He's taking pictures and sending. Then I said to sarcastically said, okay, you are showing your family at home that you have just bought furniture. Yo, because I'm like, why are you taking?
But that's exactly what he was doing. What he used to do that a lot. Every time he finds something, he takes pictures and sends to people to say, "I bought even small things." He used to brag about everything.
Let me tell you another story. This guy, where we were living, it was our estate. It was like a small estate. Like it's a big estate with different complexes inside. It's inside the estate, but kiri complex. So it's opposite Eagle Canyon estate. I think people who live in Joburg, especially the West Front, they know Eagle Canyon because it's one of those upmarket estates. So it was that time of Facebook, the check-ins and all that. Yo, he loved check-ins. That guy will check in, aber check in KFC. Check in KFC eating chicken. So when you are at my house, when you check in, it will give you option for Eagle Canyon estate. So you will always check in Eagle Canyon estate. So I used to be pissed off and then ask him, but why are you checking in Eagle Canyon? We know we are next door to them, but we don't live in Eagle Canyon. Like, now he wanted to fool people. Who don't know, oh, he lives in Eagle Canyon. At that time, even where he lives, it's not even his house. So such things
we used to like buying Hennessy, and then we'll take a picture of Hennessy and post and do a check-in at home drinking Hennessy.
Yeah. So my helper, I remember. Oh yes, our helper, because before my daughter turned 1, at that time where we were, before the fights and everything. The helper that I do, remember that time. So he was just towing her around as if she was being paid by me. But I understand how to, how to handle helpers, how to treat them and all. And I'm mate, because we're not at home. We've always had helpers, and we know who
this guy have our own responsibilities and hands on. Even if you have helpers. Like we used to make yourself coffee, you do,
In the kitchen, I even used to be jealous of that. I pay this girl. He will go outside. I am packing. Even juice. Bring that juice out. Every time when he comes back from work or coming back from Lesotho, whatever, he will leave everything, even the bag. That bag, go get it. Even he will go outside and drink maybe Hennessy, and I see go get it, like all the time.
Everything that he will just leave it there and then ask this girl to go and collect it. I remember he even told you that he's got someone in Lesotho, who's just running around. His job is to run around inside there. And now when he leaves the office, there's someone who comes, a man. This man comes. You know what is when you're
I never used to laugh at his jokes because the jokes I
but he was funny.
He was very funny. Because for the past
tell the story, because I remember when the mother forced for him to come and live with us in Josie. So you asked about the job, and then they came up with the plan, like, no, now we're going to be transferred, because the firm that he was working for? Let's not go into the details about that. So he said they transferred him. Now he's gonna be based in Joburg, and then he was lying, because this guy, like,
I don't know, because there was a time when
said,
he wasn't working. But I will leave him at home and go do my things and go to work. When I come back, he's there. Then our helper said, no, this person is forever sleeping in there
during the day. He's not
going anywhere. So there was this friend of his, Lena, who will visit him. Every time when I leave for work, that guy will come. When I arrive, that guy will go.
The reason why was because we asked, because at first he just thought this guy would just come and then he will end up staying with us. So you asked, like, where is this guy going to stay? Let's talk about this guy.
We are shooting.
Okay. What? I'm not pretty enough?
That's fine. You're okay. You can come and greet them.
I'll do my makeup now. Do my makeup. Just to look pretty. Anyway, do your thing. Let me go and work. Actually, I have some work now.
Okay.
Cool.
Good.
I was wondering. Okay.
What's going on? Okay,
guys, it was my husband.
So this is what was happening. The guy will go, I don't know where he was sleeping, because at some point they told me that he sleeps somewhere in Cosmos City with somewhere. I think he was sleeping at some parks. But this guy he dedicated his life to this guy, because he was forever there. So there will be a small bag. Remember the other time they asked my helper to hide it. So my helper said, come and see this. This person was doing laundry during the day. He will come in the morning, take a shower in my house, maybe eat and whatever. I said the laundry is high. Maybe he leaves. So I didn't understand, because nigga bodyguard high. Or even after years, I still found out he's still his bodyguard. So now I don't understand how is it. And at that time, the mother back then hates this guy, says, again, the blame is on him all the time.
Yeah, so this other time we chilling, I'm at your house, because I used to come in the afternoon, we watching the TV too, because I wasn't used to staying alone. Even dinner, I was eating dinner at your house. So we chilling there, the whole family, and then we watching this show on TV called Nyan Nyan. And then, you know, Nyan Nyan is the show where people go and confess their sins. And this guy says to the girlfriend, you know, baby, I've been lying to you for so long. The truth is that I don't work. I don't have a job, but I've lied and said I have a job every morning. When you leave for work and I say I'm going to work, I come back. So the helper is laughing. Like the helper is like someone who's laughing controllably. So we're asking ourselves what's going on, and we look at him and then he looks embarrassed. You know, someone looks, and not even embarrassed, he looked pissed off. So the following day, when the guy is not there, now I go to the helper and I said, why were you laughing like that? Nice, because this man is doing the same thing. Every morning he leaves, and then when Osmat goes to work, he comes back and he sleeps for the whole day. He doesn't
on the phone. He's forever on the phone and then calling her. Hey, come here. Come here. And then sends her to the shop to go buy airtime. She was forever buying airtime for this guy. And then she said, I will go to the shopping center 3 or 4 times a day. Airtime all the time. So I remember the story of airtime, because I had the Telkom landline. You know that Telkom landline where they send you the bill at the end of the month? I'll tell you guys, and I'm thinking, now I'm relaxed. I'm thinking, this landline, I think it was somehow connected to the internet. Because at that time there was no these things like Wi-Fi. It was when modem. It was a modem.
Before modem time.
That was when Telkom was being introduced to mobile. So it was landline. For you to have internet in the house, you needed to have that landline. I don't even use that landline a lot, because most of the time I'm at work or I'm on my cell phone. I have work cell phone. This guy will sit there by the corner where that phone is. He will phone and it's international calls, because his phone Lesotho and all. End of the month, my bill, guys, was the shock of my life. What was happening here? The bill bill comes, I'm complaining. I'll go to complain at Telkom. I made 3 calls. Then they pulled out the statement. So, my darling, this is your statement. What's going on? It's all his calls, guys. Like, I was terrified. I can't believe this guy. And then again,
and then you just take him.
I borrowed him a SIM card.
Oh, yeah.
I took a contract, a cell phone contract for my younger sister.
Yeah.
But I said to my younger sister, all I want for you is the phone, the device, not the SIM card. So I had this spare SIM card that was just lying there. It gets recharged every month. Now and then I will use it. It was just spare. So this guy decided, can you just borrow me that SIM card because I don't have South African SIM card and all. So he picked it up that on the 1st of every month there will be airtime. That SIM card. Guys,
I remember we just make a call and then say to someone,
So now it was his SIM card.
For no reason.
It was his number. So I fit ali bill. What's going on? Then I decided I went to Vodacom. That was Vodacom, and then I did a SIM swap.
But you couldn't just tell him free.
Yeah, I couldn't just tell him, hey, my brother, bring my SIM card because now the caller told some more. Because I think it was top up. Yeah. But there I wasn't getting.
It wasn't
I wasn't
top
getting
up.
the bill.
No, it's not called top up.
What
You
is
just
all the way
get the bill.
Because I was getting the bill from that cell phone and I was getting the bill from the landline. So that was the time I closed that landline also. I said, no, guys, you need to close this landline. No. So with Vodacom, I decided, let me do a SIM swap. Yeah, because it's still on contract. I can't just say, yeah. So that was it. Ula bona fela I say sa seven. SIM card is not working.
Na matatanya.
I don't know what's going on. He must go get another SIM card. I don't know. So I remember how Sodula you moved to Ramsar the other time now. Okay, I skipped the part where I was going to be accepted at his home. Remember, we already have a child, right? And they have already paid lobola. Actually, we are married. So his mom will always call me and say, CD, like she was forcing me, like pushing me to go and sign at home first so that we can have marriage certificate. So I've always read, I will see, because my dad also said, I'm still evaluating this person, Martin, so please don't go sign. My dad even said, if you go and sign, I will disown you. So now I'm very scared of being disowned by my parents. So I said, no, I'm not going to do it. Out of all the things that he made me do, and I'll sign, I'm not going to risk my life like that. I didn't do it. So now the mother is busy on my ear, you have to go sign. No, that wasn't it. So now it happened that on that day where they're going to accept you as Makoti Wabon, because when they don't really do traditional things that much, because they come from Kimawash Tower, Jehovah's Witnesses, like we're not gonna slaughter, we're just gonna buy the pieces. We'll buy a bride pack, but there will be some sort of mukimbinya, people will gather and then, according to my tradition and culture, if it happens like that, we
have to assign.
You have to
assign a woman,
a family
from
member.
Yeah.
Maybe Rahadi
or
yes, to go there with me.
Yeah.
So in the morning, while we're still running around trying to find Horna Kimang Atom Felix, we are mono, Kilong Mahel. I get a call from his mom saying to me,
he's coming to pick you up.
This man is coming to pick you up. So that's not how it works. No. He's coming to pick you up. How is he going to pick me up? Because there has to be someone at Lanlin
the following
and leave the following day. They were like, yeah, only to find out that guy there was, I don't see any car around because there was this Isuzu double cab and it just disappeared.
Yeah, like his cars, you see him driving this car and then after
it
disappeared. You don't know what's going on.
What's going on? Because these cars are not here now. So now it was the family members have gathered. They have told their family members, Makoti is coming, and do you know that this man has bought
Makoti and the child
a car.
Jeep.
Yeah, now he will go fetch them. So what about the car? That the conversation was like, what about the car? You can see that these people are more concerned about the car more than me. How does it go? It's the car now. It's the car issue. That's I got pissed off.
Because the man even said, no, he'll jump on the taxi and come fetch you guys. So the plan was for this guy to come and fetch you guys. So when you arrive home, in this car, you arrive together. He's the one driving. So the family members can, think that it's his car.
They had already lied to them and said, no, his car is not here now because, because they are there with the baby, she's gonna come now, we'll go. Yeah, so that was, the conflict over how do I got it. I even said,
that was a
huge thing, because these people are more interested in a car. I'm not gonna take my car.
Yeah, because you even asked them, like, do you guys want me or you want the car?
And I even said to my dad, I don't think I wanna go there anymore. Like that day, I decided, I don't want to be there. Then my dad said, because they have prepared, just go. I give it. And he said, okay, it's fine, you can go. My dad said, I will take you. If we come up with nonsense, so we coming back home. Okay, it's fine.
Because remember, we're even planning hurry. One of our cousins will take you, leave the car at home, and then one of the cousins will take you and in his own car. So unfortunately, he went somewhere. So we couldn't.
There was no one to
take you. So my dad said, like, no, I'll go.
But then as the father, you're not allowed. I'll make a plan. I'll wait somewhere close by.
Yeah, so we went, me and my dad, we said, no, we're driving you. So we went to TY. So when we got to, Mola Bossa and Agnes High School, there's a place, we used
something like that. Yeah.
So we left my dad there, like, no, just chill.
Me, I make friends everywhere.
Like, I'll find friends here. Yeah. So my dad, we left him there, and then we went to this guy's village.
That was my first time arriving there.
Yeah, the first time. So we got there, because I remember, yeah, and then we drove with him.
Yeah, I made sure that he jumps into the
one
who's driving. Yeah.
So when we got there and then they see me, they are shocked, like this one now. And the mother came straight to me, before we could even get in, and then said to me, so how are you gonna get back home?
Yeah.
Are you gonna get even say, are they gonna take you to Castopo?
Then you will catch a
Castopo is where you catch a taxi.
I remember you looking at her and just laughing. Because you thought, like, look at me, Castopo, you just laugh. And then the first thing he did, because he thought it wasn't enough, he took the car and said, an emergency. I'm arriving, guys. It's supposed to be a welcome ceremony. This guy jumps into the car and he drives off. He wanted to go show off to prove to his friends, now my car is here. He left, no car. We are there waiting. It's getting late. And my dad is my no, wait. Finally he arrived, and my sister just told them, I'm leaving. So the mother comes to me. How see? Would you manage the whole week without a car? We had planned to go to Lady Brand, to our cousin, to go see my brother in Lady Brand. Then I look at them and I'm thinking, you didn't go to see your brother this whole time just because I'm here now.
Now it's time
to see the brother in Lady Brand, because Mama, now I'll manage. I came to visit you guys.
So
Here,
I'll be
in
here
the house.
whole
I'll
time.
be
I'm
here.
not planning to go anywhere.
I'm not planning to go anywhere. I'll just be here because I came here to know you guys, to blend well with you guys. So I don't need a car. My sister can take a car and go back home. Then she will come fetch me when it's time for me to go back home. Hey, they were disappointed. They were highly disappointed.
I've
But
never seen such disappointment in my life.
then I evaluated like the situation at home and everything. Then I got to realize, this guy never did anything for his parents. He didn't have a bedroom. Like, guys,
You are being judgmental.
I'm not being judgmental. I'm just telling the truth because he was
Always
acting like a king.
judgmental.
Yeah, he was acting like a king in my house. Even told maybe his sister or own by that he bought me a house, but he doesn't even have a bedroom. And Hana, okay, if he had said, I don't have a bedroom because I've got a place elsewhere, because this is his hometown, but I have never been to his place. Like, I was married to this guy, but I've never been to a place that's called, okay, this is his place.
Here.
He lives here. No. So, watch, fella, how bedroom because his sister had to let go of the bedroom to accommodate me. And wabona the sister, now she has to go sleep with the mother because now I'm here. Got bedroom here, because you are born. You can see when the bedroom who does it belong to, because you can see the clothes, the closet and everything. Picture man. It's not his bedroom. Bankadime bedroom because I'm here now. Alright, that was it. Radula hair, and I remember Haba liar. Hamakotia Lawa, they sit you down and then they introduce you to their culture and everything. This is how we do things, I remember the man telling me, now it's like when I go back because remember, like everything was supposed to be on my shoulders. Everyone was telling me about their demands. Not no, there was nothing about their culture and customs. It was all about their demands. Now, but according to my assessment, this guy was not the one who was helping them. He has never done anything for anyone. But I remember.
It's so He told them that he gives her all his money.
Yes.
So,
Mara, one thing that I respect about this guy's dad, he was always truthful.
Always.
There are things like hectic stuff that he told my dad. But my dad, because he was protecting me and he was also believing that he was allowing me to make my own choices, he did not tell me. He only told me when I came back and I said, Dad, this was not it. I got myself into trouble. This guy is a no-go area. Then my dad said, his dad actually told me everything. And I don't know if your daughter will manage, but let's hope your daughter will change him. But this guy, that was it. So now I'm hopeful. But even that day, I know I'm just doing this because I'm feeling like it's protocol. Let me just finish off whatever I started. But because I remember the mother also saying to me, you can see the situation here at home because when I'm sure even your friends, let's say something happens here at home, maybe there is a funeral or maybe you are going to be very embarrassed if you don't fix the situation here at home. You must make sure that the house is proper, the toilet. Let me not talk about the toilet.
Yeah, no, let's not talk about the toilet. Okay, so no, I just want to remind you of that story when he said to you, because you wanted to buy Azania winter clothes. And then he said, no, I'm coming, because he was...
How long is this video now? Because I wanted us to close where he came back. I can't we went back a bit when we were talking about but from that moment, even when I got back, I've got resentment. Then I got to realize, I never forgave this guy. I cannot allow any man to lay his hands on me. If I continue this relationship, let the burden also. That was it was just too much. Yeah. So now we living together. Winter clothes. No. Azania needs winter clothes. I'm coming. Wait, don't buy winter clothes. I'm coming.
I'm going with you. So when your husband says, don't buy your child ringing, I'm coming, you're thinking he's the one who's going to pay. So why does he have to be there if he's not going? It's not the one who's going to pay.
So the other time, I waited for him. He arrives. Then we go to Woolies to buy clothes. I can't be Hana limit. He likes show off. Everything. Pictures were supposed to be taken. Videos put on social media. So when I studied this guy, it's like he was showing off to them.
Yeah, maybe
this is my
who had said to him.
Yes. So via me. Because there was nothing private. Everything had to be public. So now we go to the store. I remember there was this guy. He was your friend, Lebza. He was in front of me. Hi, Lebza, hey, I'm cool, hey. And then he's like, I'm buying my son some winter clothes. Then I came here to buy my daughter some clothes,
I'm even with my husband.
So now we got to the till point. I check how patalo. Yo, and Lebza country. I give una look at the come on. Hansa. It's a high flag. But hey, it's out to patalo. That's why I left my wallet in the suit. Story of my life. Hey. I went back. Like, I'm sorry, my sister, for wasting your time. I put them back. Now, when I want to buy my daughter clothes, I'll come here and buy her clothes. Not you saying you're going to buy your daughter clothes. Even we come here, then I'm the one who has to pay. I'm so sorry. I waited for him to leave, then I went back and I bought my daughter clothes without him because I'm thinking, what's the point? I just bought this one because
So this guy comes this other time and says to my sister, I bought you one of those very expensive perfumes, very expensive. Yeah,
we didn't understand the name.
Yeah, we didn't understand the name because like, hey, perfume na born or packaging ya perfume sex, but libitso lena high. Let's go to Edgar's and ask them.
Do you know? We took a picture of it. Do you guys have this perfume?
No, we asked them. We didn't show them the picture first. We said the name and they went,
why we ask
what? And then we showed the lady the picture. This has never been done before.
It's more like she showed us another perfume. And they wanted to this
like your Bobo Nike, he said about Mike.
Yeah, because he said to me he bought it in Edgar's.
Yeah.
So Kiamon Edgar's in Nike Kilobo Zakayo now. No, but I'll check out the price for Nike so now. Okay. But because I've never seen it before. And that lady, your sister, bow shy. Trying to get the so-called husband. I am my sister.
Trying to get a week.
Then she was laughing. Where the hell did you buy
the
it?
perfume?
How much? Where did I buy? This guy was up going to what you let never shopping them.
No, I think I'm 150.
And at that time, he wanted me to take a picture.
Yeah,
To friend. My husband bought me. My husband spoiled. What I was asking myself was that,
Is she aware?
Okay, Nugget, it's very clear that she's not aware that it's fake, right? But when she looks at the husband,
Does he look like the kind of a guy who can
is
buy?
he the guy who can afford
Guys,
that Louis bag? Because you know your husband, right?
Guys, if there's one thing I'm going to tell you, okay, it might sound controversial or something. Please be judgmental.
Yeah.
This thing of saying I'm not judgmental, thank God.
You know, embarrass yourself.
How judgmental? Get here how you do lemon. And how one I'm trying with a research before we can't like a man. How many? Please, guys.
A little bit of research will help you.
Will help
So
you.
this lady will post of my hubby. And at that time, so we judging the husband. Wait, now tricky on because I forgive this lady because the
Maybe
lady she doesn't understand this brands.
You know when someone is wearing like a very expensive brand, but as I understand, you can tell. Because I remember this other time, we're even in church. This man is coming. This person doesn't understand
This belt.
this belt.
Yeah, you can see someone who's wearing something that they don't understand the meaning of that
meaning
brand.
of that belt.
Yeah, the way
And I don't blame because sometimes people are not even aware of there's brands. When you put it like fella, maybe it's brown, you like color brown.
You like the print.
And then so as the person who knows this, you can tell when someone does not understand. And then you can tell when someone understands, but they think we don't understand.
Yeah. Well, you know when someone, now I forgive these people who don't know, right? Who are just ignorant thinking it's just a print, like it's Louis Vuitton, whatever. This person has never heard of the original one. He doesn't know the prices of the original. That's okay. But I have a problem with the person who wants us to believe that it's real. Like you convincing us. How we are sure now we actually believe you. Yeah. So the guy wanted to put me in those kind of situations. And at that time, the exclusive, like those expensive brands were not that popular.
Just imagine
it
if
could
it
have
was
been,
now.
and that's like your money what yapa.
And am I gay?
Simone, what yapa?
But then, you know when how about Tubana Hana who created that thing, like people think
he's colonizing people's minds, so he's brainwashing them. He's got the capacity.
And they are so
because I even used to ask him when the kind of shiri type, he could open a church, they will still follow him because I've seen the cloud. And shaya hure, because now I don't believe anything because I know this person. I know even when
and people like that, they don't change.
Yeah.
One thing I know about people like they are narcissists, they don't change.
I remember, he's like a chronic narcissist. He's like that. The mother as well. She's even worse. So now, there was a time. What did you do?
Now this video is too long.
It's too long.
Okay, we're
Okay,
gonna go. Part 4 is coming.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much,
much
guys,
for
for watching. This is a lesson. If you have red flags like this one, guys, be careful. So we love you and we appreciate your like. You know when you like, recommend the video to other people so that we can gather here and be this community, So we appreciate you guys. We appreciate your comments. You have been commenting and all of that. So yeah, and share as well. Share the links, share the snippets. We love it. Thank you so much, and we love you.
Bye bye.